Good morning, guys. Welcome to the video. In today's video, I thought that I would go ahead and take you guys through what my morning routine looks like to set me up for a productive and successful day. Now, one of the biggest things that absolutely changed my life and transformed how productive I could be and how much I could get done on a daily basis was having a solid set morning routine. This is something that I think a lot of people are missing out on, is having a solid set morning routine that sets them up for a successful and productive day. The way that we start our day is generally going to set the tone for the day. If you wake up in the morning, you wake up late, you're all scrambled, you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, that is most likely going to be the tone that is now going to be set for the day. You're going to have a very chaotic day, you are going to have a very unorganized day. Whereas if you have a set morning routine that allows you to be productive, that allows you to get into the proper headspace, you are most likely going to have a much calmer, you're going to have a much more productive, and you are going to have a much more organized day. This is going to allow you to get more done throughout your day. You know, if you are someone where you are struggling to see results in your fitness or bodybuilding journey, it may come down to the way that you set up your day. It may come down to the way that you structure your day, which all starts with a morning routine. So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through what my morning routine looks like to set myself up for a productive and successful day. As you guys already saw from the beginning of the video, I generally start my day at about 6 a.m. I find that that's just a good time for me to go ahead and wake up in the morning because it allows me to not go to bed too early. Let's be honest, no one wants to go to bed at like 8 o'clock at night. So it allows me to not go to bed too early so that I can still spend time with my family and whatnot, but it still allows me to wake up early enough to go ahead and get everything done that I need to get done in my morning. So I go ahead and I get up at 6 a.m. I obviously go ahead and get dressed, and the first thing I will do is I will go ahead and head downstairs. Now, first thing that I will do once I get down there is I will go ahead and prepare my creamy for meal number 2. It's just something that I do in the morning. It's nice and simple and easy. I go ahead and I mix that up and then just chuck that in the freezer, so that is in there ready to go by the time I get home from my workout later in the day, so I can go ahead and have that for meal number 2. While I'm going ahead and mixing that up, I will go ahead and get a cup of coffee started, because let's be honest, who can't start their day without caffeine? I know that I definitely can't start my day without caffeine. I absolutely love caffeine. But something that I do before I even start drinking my coffee, and this is something that I think is very important that a lot of people make the mistake of, is I go ahead and I rehydrate first. Obviously, caffeine is going to further dehydrate us, so we don't want to go ahead and just start our morning out with some sort of caffeine source. We want to go ahead and make sure that we are actually rehydrating ourselves first, because we just went 8, 10, 12 hours without having any sort of hydration because we were sleeping, so we want to go ahead and replenish that first. So the first thing that I will do is I will go ahead and have about a 500 milliliter glass of water that'll just go ahead and nick right there before I go ahead and head back upstairs to start getting some work done. As well, what I will do while I'm down there is I will go ahead and fill up my shaker bottle, and as you guys saw, I will go ahead and actually put a hydration product in there. Obviously, water is only going to hydrate us so much. We do need to get some essential electrolytes in there as well, such as sodium and potassium and magnesium. So a good electrolyte product is going to have that in there. So I go ahead and just throw a scoop of that into that water bottle that I will go ahead and sip on while I am getting my work done here in the morning. So now that we have rehydrated, gotten some meal prep done, and gotten some coffee ready, then I will go ahead and head up here to move into the next step of my morning routine. I think that having a good environment in the morning is something that is really important. So I'm a big candle guy, actually. It's something that I've gotten into in the last couple of years. I just really like the smell of them. I like the warmth of them. I like the little bit of light that they provide. So I will go ahead and light a candle once I get up here, especially in the fall and winter months when it is darker outside. Like, it's 8 o'clock right now and it's still pitch black outside, so I do like going ahead and lighting that. So I will light that to just go ahead and kind of get me into a good work environment. And then, as well, as you guys saw, I will go ahead and kind of throw on just like some light jazz music, honestly, is what I've been enjoying lately, like, or a light little jazz music thing on YouTube there. Just go ahead and kind of listen to that while I am doing the first parts of my morning routine. So I'll go ahead, light the candle, get that turned on YouTube to go ahead and listen to that. It just puts me in a nice, calm mindset, and then I will get into my morning journaling. Now, if you would have told me 4 years ago that I would be journaling every morning, I would have told you you're absolutely crazy, because I never really thought journaling was something that would actually help until I really put myself into it and started doing it on a daily basis. Now, what you journal is totally up to you, but I like to go ahead and kind of journal positive thoughts. So for example, I'll read you just a few here that I wrote this morning. So there's some different ones here, such as like, I am worthy of happiness, I am worthy of success, I am growing this year, different things like this that I want to go ahead and reinforce in my head. And then what I will do once I go ahead and write all of those down is I'll actually just go ahead, kind of sit here, clasp my hands, close my eyes, and I will read every single one of those things that I just wrote down back to myself, because I want to reinforce those ideas into my head. I think that when it comes to any successful morning routine, it's very important that we go ahead and include something in there that is going to help us build and strengthen our mindset. So that's what I go ahead and do with the morning journaling. You can go ahead and kind of write down whatever you want. You could just write down some thoughts that are in your head, or you could go ahead and kind of write down some positive affirmations like I do. Once I have gone ahead and finished that, I will start diving into the first bit of work for the day. For those of you who don't know, I am actually an online fitness coach. So obviously I go ahead and help people achieve their goals through health and fitness. So I will go ahead and check in with my clients first thing every morning, so that they have that accountability, that they know that's there. I can answer any questions that they have and help out with anything that they might be struggling with. So I will go ahead and do that first. I will go ahead and check in with my clients and then move into any other tasks that I have to do for the morning. I find that when it comes to my first work block in the morning, I really like to get any of my hard tasks done for the day. Anything that is going to require a lot of concentration, I find that I'm most concentrated and most focused in the morning. So if it's check-ins, if it's programming, if it's editing a YouTube video, whatever it may be, I will go ahead and do that during my first work block here in the morning, because I find that that is when I can get the most done. So by the time I've checked in with my clients and everything, it's usually about 6:30. So I will go ahead and do a 2-hour work block until 8:30 there, where I will go ahead and try to just get as much work as I can done in that 2-hour span before moving on to the next part of my morning routine, which is going to be cardio. So we are actually going to head down and get going right now. So I will show you guys the next part of my morning routine. And then for the next part of my morning routine, I will go ahead and head downstairs to get my cardio done for the day. Currently, I am just doing 20 minutes fasted in the morning, 6 days per week. No real special reason for me doing it fasted. It is just when I find that it fits best into my schedule, and I find that it feels the best doing it fasted in the morning on an empty stomach. You don't necessarily have to do your cardio fasted. You can do your cardio fed. You can do your cardio later in the day. You can do it in the morning. Realistically, whenever it is going to fit into your routine. I just like personally doing mine fasted in the morning. So like I said, I'm currently doing 20 minutes of that. After I have gone ahead and finished my cardio, I will go ahead and do some foam rolling and some stretching. I just find that this really helps me to loosen up a little bit. It helps me to recover a little bit better from my training sessions throughout the week, especially the foam rolling. I have been finding that has been feeling very nice lately. Helps me to be able to just go ahead and kind of loosen up some of those adhesions, loosen up some of those tighter areas, whether that be in your quads, in your back, whatever it may be. So I will generally foam roll for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will stretch for about 10 minutes as well. I definitely think that there are a lot of benefits to stretching. Obviously, increased mobility, increased flexibility, and I think a lot of us bodybuilders can probably use a little bit more stretching and a little bit more mobility. I think that it has really helped when it comes to training through that full range of motion. Is being more mobile and being more flexible allows me to get into those deeper ranges of motion in my training without the fear of injury. So just stretching for 10 minutes every single day is something that I think is very, very beneficial, and honestly, it just feels great. That is what I will do when I head downstairs. I will do my cardio, I will do my foam rolling, and then I will do my stretching. After that, I will head upstairs to the bathroom and go ahead and weigh myself. I weigh myself every single day just so I can go ahead and kind of track those fluctuations throughout the week. I find that it doesn't really bother me too much because I'm not focused on the daily weight. I'm more so focused on the weekly average. So I go ahead and weigh myself 6 days a week and then just go ahead and take that average for the week. After I've gone ahead and weighed myself, I will go ahead and hop in the shower, get all cleaned up after doing the cardio. Then on this day specifically, today is Friday, so Friday is when I do my own personal progress photos. So I will go ahead, set up my camera, run through my poses, and just go ahead and do my own personal progress photos just to keep track of things and see how things are progressing throughout the off season. Afterwards, as you guys saw, I went ahead and took my blood pressure. This is something that I have added into my routine probably over the last 3 or 4 months now, ever since prep. I just think that it is something that is good to keep an eye on. I don't go ahead and do this every day. I just do this on Friday, so I just do this once a week as well, just to go ahead and track and make sure that nothing is getting out of balance, especially moving into the off season as we are getting a little bit heavier, as we are eating a little bit more food. We just want to make sure that that blood pressure is staying in a healthy range. After I've gone ahead and taken my progress photos and done my blood pressure, I will go head downstairs to start taking my first bit of supplements for the day. Now, I'm not going to run over all of the supplements that I take in depth. I will go ahead and do that in a future video if you guys would like, but basically I just head downstairs and take all of my morning vitamins. I will take my digestion drink, I will take my greens drink, which just kind of sets me up for the day when it comes to taking all of those boxes in the form of supplementation. After that, I will go ahead and start preparing meal number 1, which is also my pre-workout meal. So there is a good chunk of carbs in this meal. Again, as far as what the actual meal consists of, I will do a full day of eating very, very soon here to show you guys what my food is looking like on a training day. Then after I've gone ahead and eaten that meal, it is time to go ahead and get ready for the gym. So I know that wasn't technically just my morning routine. That was kind of like the first half of my day, but I did want to give you guys a little bit of an insight into how I go ahead and structure my morning routine, how I go ahead and structure that first half of my day to really set myself up for a productive and successful day. Now, something I want you guys to realize watching this video is that you don't have to incorporate all of these things into your own morning routine. Obviously, everybody is going to be different. Everybody is going to have different time requirements. Everybody is going to have different things that they want to get done within their day. So if you don't have 3 hours in the morning to do a big, long, extended morning routine like I do, then definitely just go ahead and work with what you have. If you only have 30 minutes in the morning to have a morning routine, that is perfectly fine. Make that 30 minutes the best that you can be. Do something to work on your mindset. Do something to get some movement in. Make the most out of that time that you have in the morning to still set yourself up for a productive and successful day. So don't feel like you have to copy and paste my morning routine into your lifestyle, because that's most likely not going to work, because everybody has a very different lifestyle. But I hoped by showing you guys some of the things that I incorporate into my morning routine, it might give you guys a little bit of ideas for what you can incorporate into your morning routine. Maybe you want to incorporate the journaling. Maybe you want to incorporate the cardio and getting some movement in. Whatever it may be, find a morning routine that is going to work for you, that is going to work to your schedule, and that is going to set you up the best that it can for the best day possible. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video there. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I hope that you guys did get value from this video about a little bit of an insight into what my morning routine is looking like. If you guys did get value from the video, please be sure to drop a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate it. As well, if you're new around here, make sure to click that red subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future content. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.